Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new month. This is me wishing you a happy and beautiful September with love and joy. I am so excited because today we are not just stepping into September, we are stepping into a brand new season together. This season marks the beginning of a powerful series I have titled Breaking Limits and Becoming. This season will carry us from September all the way to December, and each week we will uncover new layers from identity to courage to sacrifice to waiting and to the joy of becoming together. And by the time we cross over into the new year by God's grace, my prayer is that you won't just have listened, that you would have stepped into new levels of becoming in your own life. Welcome once again. I am Becky Moisey, the voice of transformation and becoming, and your host on Beyond Words and Becoming with Becky. This is a space where we stop pretending and start becoming everything we were created to be. And so today we'll begin the series with the topic Becoming Who God Called You to Be. In a world full of distractions and expectations from others, stepping, discovering and stepping into the unique purpose God has for us is both a challenge and a profound blessing. Oh, yes, it is a challenge because you have to face your fears and doubts. You have to let go of old patterns. You will walk alone into unknown territories, and sometimes you will disappoint the expectations of people. And on the other hand, it is a profound blessing because nothing compares to the peace, fulfillment, and impact that comes from becoming who God says you are. Some of us have felt that quiet nudge inside, that whisper that says you were created for something greater. Others may not feel that yearning as strongly right now. But whether you feel it deeply today or not yet, here is the truth. God created each of us with intention and purpose. In becoming who God called you to be, first, you have to understand that the call is personal. The journey of becoming who God called you to be starts with understanding that God has a specific plan for your life. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says that God has a plan for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. This is assuring. This assures us that our lives are not by chance, but crafted with purpose and hope. Also, Jeremiah 1 verse 5 says, Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Your calling was designed before your birth. It is unique and personal. I know this from my own life. When I had this yearning to evolve, it was God calling me into another season, though I didn't fully understand it at the time. That is how personal the call of God is. It may not make sense to others. Certainly not. I remember someone even said to me, I don't understand what else you are looking for. You already have a business that is doing well. And yes, on the outside, everything looked fine. But on the inside, I felt unfulfilled, bored, as though I was just going through the motions of life. My desire to involve didn't make sense to some because the staring I carried was personal. It wasn't about what people could see on the surface. It was about what God was doing within me. The second step in the process of becoming is following the process. Becoming who God called you to be is a process, not a moment. Becoming is not a one time event, but a lifelong journey. So, like clay in the potter's hand, we are shaped by experiences. We have to go through the process of refining. For me, the shift didn't happen overnight. I began to invest in myself. Trainings, I joined programs, and I continually study and listen to the speeches of seeding public speakers. And with every step, something in me shifted. I realized God couldn't pour a new assignment into an old version of me. Becoming requires surrender to the will of God and transformation of the mind. The third step is overcoming the obstacles. To be honest with you, becoming is not easy. Doubts, fears, distractions, or even disappointment will all show up. There were moments when I asked, what if I fail? What if I am not enough? I often question if I was qualified or capable. But then I discovered that God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. He doesn't call us because we are ready, He makes us ready. So looking back, I see that nothing was wasted. My teaching, my business, and all that I have been through was all preparation for the woman I am becoming. Stepping into God's calling requires courage, faith, and trusting God's timing. The fourth is the power of identity. To truly become who God called you to be, you must embrace your identity in Christ Jesus. Ephesians 2 verse 10 says, we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God has prepared in advance for us to do. When I embraced this, everything shifted. I stopped seeing myself as ordinary. I stopped seeing myself as not enough. I began to see myself as God's masterpiece, chosen for transformation, chosen to help others rebuild, realign, and rise into purpose. Your journey is unique, and God's timing is perfect. If you feel that nudge inside, the call to become more, don't ignore it. Seek God in prayer, study His word, and surround yourself with those who encourage your growth. In the process of becoming, the people you surround yourself with really matters. God has called you. He has chosen you. He has equipped you. And though the process may stretch you, it will not break you. So step out of comparison, step out of fear, and step into obedience. And little by little, you will become the person God designed you to be. Thank you so much for your time and attention. This means so much to me. Please share and stay connected. Until next week, remember, you are God's masterpiece. So be the original version of who God called you to be.